So back out here at Skye DH, I'm on the patrol. I've just chucked the DHF Double Down on the back, so this is kind of a bit of a first impression. So I've just finished doing laps, or filming more so, not really doing laps. And the tyre is wicked. So a lot of control, a lot of faith. It rolls really well, it tracks excellent, and I can slide it to where I want it now that I'm used to it again. I always used to run DHFs on the back. I've run the DHR2, the High Roller 2, the DHF in the dual compound. Back and forth is the 3C. And it feels unreal. It's hard to get loose at the back if you're not used to it. If you're used to getting loose on a DHR2 or a double or a High Roller 2. High Roller 2 was perfect. That was probably my favourite back tyre for a good time and reasonable control as well. A little bit faster, it feels a little bit faster than this DHF accelerating, but carrying speed, the DHF is, it's wicked. Once it's up to speed, it really carries speed like nothing else, so very impressed with that. The cush core's in again, so obviously feeling good with the cush core. It's just peace of mind for me. Cush core in the back is peace of mind. Obviously it helps with the feel. They say, you know, you get better feel and whatever. I feel like I run a little bit higher pressure to be benefiting from the feel, the difference in feel, but it's still in there doing its job. It's killer. The bike is absolutely hauling. Also, what I did today is I put the 0.2 spacer back in, had a bit of a play around on it. I was asked by one of you guys the other day about if I'm still running this with the no spacers, or have I gone back to a spacer. So shout out in Canada over there, you guys are just starting to come into your riding season, so hurrah, good times coming. Put the 0.2 back in, and what it does is takes away grip. It takes away the feel on the trail from the back end, and it takes away grip. So I had to drop it. So I'm running with the no spacers, I'm running between 20 and 21% sag, which is what they say is their dead minimum sag. So they want it, it's closer to 30% than it is 35%. The front end, I've got the, you can see I've got the stem all the way at the top now. It was 10 mil below. I had those two spacers there on top. They're two 5 mil spacers. Yeah, two 5 mil spacers, I believe. I had them on top. I've gone back to a higher front end. The control's increased. It feels unreal. I should have done it earlier, put that front end up, but I've been fiddling with the suspension and trying to get the other variables sorted before, because you don't really know what one thing's doing in isolation to another until you get everything else how you like it, how you want it. So front end nice and high, 31, probably 31% in the back, 21 mil, 20 to 21 mil of sag with no spacers. When I'm running this, even with the 0.2, I had to go to 22 mil to get rid of that, start getting rid of that choppiness. But even still, it was a bit erratic at the back, and the just less grip. It's just less grip overall. If I went back to the 0.6, I'd be right at that 35% just to try and hold on to it. So 0.2 would be, I think it'd be good if it was a flat, smooth trail and you just wanted to go as fast as you can. Even a 0.6 would do well there because it's just heaps efficient. But the way I got this set up, it's quite efficient. It mows through the bumps. It tracks. Yeah, you can see in the footage at the start of the video, it tracks really, really well. I'm super happy with it now. I'm getting a Super Deluxe. I've got a Super Deluxe on order. So I'm going to do a back-to-back on that as well when that comes. So hopefully I got enough cash to cover that when it comes. But that can't be too far away. So stay tuned for that. Overall, bike's sick. This track, Skye DH, I'm loving it. So I won't do a Strava run today because I'm pretty pooped. But I might come back here and do a Strava run, see if I can get the KOM, because I did one yesterday, 101. Yeah, not too far off it. I think it's like 56 or 57. And I made headway today, so I'll smash it. So, yeah, right on.